Yo, what's going on guys? My name is Blisto and welcome to my UI video for ElvUI. This is the way my UI looked like, and a lot of people ask me how I set it up and things like that. So this is the video. I am going over my settings. I'm not going to show you how I did it because I can't remember anymore since that's a while ago. So I will just going over my settings and how I set everything up. So first of all, let's go with ElvUI. So let's start with general. Here I didn't really change too much. I generally just let everything the way it is because I don't really mind it. If you don't want AFK mode, I can understand that and you can just uncheck it. But I unchecked the loot and the loot roll because it doesn't really look that good, to be honest. I don't like the frames ElvUI is using for the loot system, so I disabled that. Interrupts, not announcing anything. I don't like auto repairing either. For media, I'm using the standard ElvUI combat font. Oh wait, I'm not replacing the listed fonts. That's the thing. I'm using the add-on nice damage, I think it's called. I don't like the damage font ElvUI uses. For primary textures, I'm using ElvUI normal. I like the way it looks, so why change it? Class bar, I use class bar. If you want to change anything about the UI, by the way, you just toggle enters and you can change everything around here. If you want to change the player frame, target frame, your cast bar, target cast bar, bars, pulse frame, everything I'm basically going to show you guys is being changed from place around here. Settings are being done in the ElvUI settings tab, but this is just everything I change in terms of the place it's at the moment. So like this is at this place. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do, and now I'm in combat. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, come on. Yeah, better. So that's basically that. Cooldown text, I'm using cooldown text. It's like this. If something is on cooldown basically, it shows like the numbers of how long it's gonna take before it's back on cooldown. Chat bubbles, yeah. Objective frame, thread, not really that important. This is for tanks. If you want to know about threads, you can use this. I use it because I just find it handy to know. My action bars, most of the places where my action bars are, I changed that in toggle enters. The way it looks, you can change it around here. For the micro menu, it's showing up when I go over it, so that's just toggle mouse over on if you want that, because I don't really find it useful to just see it all the time, so I'm using this so it only shows when I go over it with my mouse. I like it more. You can disable it too if you want. Boss button. And the bar 1, these are bar 1, bar 2, bar 3, bar 4 is around here. I'm only using 3 of these because my cast bar is around there. This is my bar 5 and 6, so I'm using every single bar. My pet bar is around... I'm not really using any pet bar. What the fuck? Oh wait, oh yeah, my pet bar is around here. Forgot about that. This is my pet bar. These were the bars I use, so I set them up around here and I changed the position in the toggle enters, and I set them just so you know everything is right in the center for me, and I can just look down, see what's off cooldown and use it if I want to use it. For my mounts, I got like 2 separate bars around here. I don't really have to look at them because it's only my mounts and like spells I'm not using, like revive and things like that. So I just drop it there and get my bars around here, get my 4th bar around here, and get my player cast bar in the 4th bar because I like the way it looks. Like it just looks nice this way, I think. I just like it. So if you want to like use these settings for every bar, it's the same. For bar 5 and 6 is a little bit different because these are the bars here, which are a little bit smaller. But if you want to copy this, just pause the video and copy them for me. Alright, let's go to bags. I'm not using bags. I'm using bag none for the add-on. It basically gets all these individual like little blistered bags into one big bag, and I just like it. I don't like the way the ElvUI bag looks like, so I'm just not using it. Buffs and debuffs, I'm using that because the ElvUI buffs look pretty nice. And they just stack around here and your debuffs come around here. It just looks good in my opinion. It looks better than the Blizzard UI, but you can uncheck it and just use the Blizzard buffs if you want. Chat, yes, of course I'm using chat. Usually combat log is on this one. You can use this frame for chat too. But I got my SCADA inside it because it looks better in my opinion. And just move all my chat windows to the left chat. And use the right chat basically just for my SCADA. Because I think it looks cool, you know. The only thing you have to do is change SCADA a little bit. Because usually it's blue. And I changed it to black. And it just fits, you know, the chat bar. And it looks pretty nice. Like if you don't do this, you have to find a different place for SCADA or recount, and on this one I don't. It just looks nice, and it's just how I use it. That's why I use my second chat bar for basically. Nothing too special. Data bars, yes, I use them, but like it's not really necessary. As far as I use the XP bar, not using the artifact bar. You can use it. I don't really like it. Same for reputation and for honor. You can use it, but I don't really like the look of it. XP bar is for me up here, but since I'm level 110, you won't see it. But that's how I use my XP bar. Data text. That's basically the text around here, the little things. You can change that if you want. If you go into a battleground and you check this, it shows the honorable kills, I think the damage you did, like the killing blows you've got, the honor you've got, I think. These kind of things, it uses that. You can change a lot of things around here. You can change what it shows too, like all the currencies. If you want to see the time, it's around here. This one, you can see 24-hour timer or this timer. Just depends on what you want. Local time, not local time. Custom currency, you can add something. I don't know what you want to add because most of the currency are here anyways. Maps. Your world map and mini map. Smaller world map, I'm using that, so my world map is not that like huge. My entire screen is just small. I like it smaller because I think it's really annoying if it takes up your entire screen. You can use it like this too, but it doesn't show the quest bar, quest panel next to it, and I like that way, so I'm using that. Let's go back to ElvUI. Nameplates, not using that. I'm using the titty plates nameplates. It's just really smooth, and you can change it to a lot of different things. Like I'm using the quarter one, but you also have like neon and I think 2 more. I'm not really sure, and it just shows the debuffs and buffs above your like enemy. I mean your buffs above your enemy, not your debuffs. Or it shows your debuffs, not your buffs. That was what I meant. Like this, you can see it here too, and my buffs around here. So that's what it does. It's really nice. I just really like the way Titty Plate does these things. Let's go back to ElvUI. So I'm not using nameplates. Same for skins. I'm not using skins. I do use Ace 3 skins, but not the Blisto skins. If you check this, it basically changes everything like this one to black. I'll just show you guys by reloading it really quick. So you guys can see how it looks like. How it's loading. Come on. Yeah. It's black. That's what it does. That does that for everything. For your achievements, for your specialization thing, for your map, for everything. And I don't like it at all. So I just disable it. Tooltip. Yes, I'm using the tooltip. It's basically the little thing around here, the tooltip. Same for like if you see a spell or something, the tooltip is just coming on the right side of your screen. And I just like it. I like it over the Blizzard one. You can change it too, I think, but not with toggle enters. I'm not sure how you can change it, to be honest. Oh wait, never mind. Tooltip. Yeah, here it is. You can change tooltip. Okay, now we're getting into the interesting part. Unit frames. So a lot of people like wonder how my unit frames look like this. And I'll just go over my settings in my unit frames. Let's just start with the player frames. You can change things here, like your portrait, health, power, things like that. I'm using this as health. This text format makes sure the health color changes when my health percentage goes down. So if I'm around half, it's yellow. If I'm like around a quarter, it's red. And if I'm dead, it's gone. So like that, I like that. This is how I set it up. And you can change coloring here. I don't really like that. Power. Yes, it just shows the power bar beneath your player frame. It depends on what class you are, the power bar changes. If you got mana, it's blue. If you got focus, it's orange. If you got energy, like me or a rogue or a feral druid, it's yellow. I think for a shadow priest it's purple now because they use insanity. Like for every class, it's its own power bar, its own color. It's basically that. Name, not using that on my own character. I don't like it, but I do use it on my enemy target frame. I will go over how I set it up later when I go to my target frame, but for now I just know I don't use it for my player frame. Portrait, yes, I use portrait. That's what a lot of people wonder about, of course. Without portrait it looks like this, and it's just so boring in my opinion. So yes, I use portrait. I really like portrait. You can change a lot about the portrait, like change it to not overlay. It's getting next to your bar, but it's really small. You can change to 2D. It looks fucking horrible, so always get it to 3D. You can choose the rotation, the camera distance from how far you are away for it. The width, it's not doing anything at the moment because I think ElvUI has a little bit of a few bugs inside of it. I don't know, it just doesn't really work, but you can change a lot about those portraits, and I just suggest you to play around with it. That's what I did, and I just like it the way it looks like right now. PvP, I think it shows your horde or alliance thingy. Buffs, not using buffs. Debuffs, yes, I use debuffs. That's when I get debuffs on me, it shows around here too, like these bars you just saw when I attacked a target. Cast bar, yes, my cast bar is here. I just changed the width and the height, and the place it stands on. I changed with toggle anchors. You can just like get it around, like you know, like this. If you want it to be on a different place, you can just fuck around with it. Same with the raid frames and party frames. It's that easy. That's the cast bar. Class bar, yes, I use class bar. I think that's this little thing. Yes, that's just if you got like combo points, chi, anything else, what has to do something with runes or something, it's getting just above your player frame and it looks nice. You can not check it and use a different add-on for it, but I just like it. Aura bars, yes, I use that. Those are these bars you see on top of my character, like this, like hit combo, transfer the power, all these things. It just shows around there. It just looks nice. And these are the debuffs. It's funny. Yeah, I can do it again. Okay, that's aura bars, information panel, not using that, and rain icon, yes, I use that. Let's go to the target frame. It's basically almost the same. Health is the same, power is the same. Name, I changed that. I do use the name. I just get it to the bottom, and you know, it's really annoying if it's in the middle and like your health is getting down and you see like numbers coming here for percentages or something, and it's just in the way. So I get it to the bottom. It looks better. Portrait, yes, same as player frame. Buffs, I use buffs. These are these things you see here. Not using that for my own character, but for the enemy, it's just handy to see it in my opinion. Debuffs. That's what you saw with the... you can like change things around, but that's what you just saw with the timers going here. That's the debuffs. Cast bar, yes, I use cast bar. My cast bar is just above the target frame. It goes through the buffs, I know, but I just like the way it looks like, to be honest. Yeah, I just like it. Like, it's not really as practical, but that's just how I use it, basically. So, yeah. Aura bars, yes, I use that. The same as my player frame, basically. GPS arrow, not using that, I don't know. Information panel, raid icon, yes, I use raid icon. It's just same as my player frame. Target of target frame, yes, I use target of target frame. It's like a long video, guys. This is my target of target frame. It just looks nice. I'm not using the same text format I'm using on my player and target. Like when your health is getting lower, it's get orange and red. I just like it like this, just stay black and just see the health. Basically, I'm not looking at it for the health. It's just for me to know if a raid boss is targeting me or the tank or anything else. It's just really nice to know. Power, yes, I think it's nice to see. I don't know, I'm just using it. It's not really, you don't have to use it. Name, yes, because otherwise you don't even know who he's targeting. Like, you see this and you don't see a name and you're like, oh, I don't know who the fuck is he targeting. It's not really that handy. Portrait, nope, you can use it. I just don't like it. It's just plain thingy for me. Buffs, nope. Debuffs, yes. Just sometimes it's nice to see a debuff. Like, if a tank got some stack and the other tank needs to taunt and you see he's not taunting, you can say, tank, you need to taunt. Something like that. Information panel and raid icon. Yes, I use raid icon. Target frame. Nope. Way too difficult. Why? Focus frame. I'm using it, but I don't use focus frames. I use it when I'm PvPing, but when I PvE, I generally don't really use focus frames. And they don't really look that good for ElvUI. They look like this. I got them around there. They aren't that nice, so you can uncheck them. It's just personal preference. Pet frame, yes, I use my pet frame. It's just beneath this, if you want to see it. Here's my pet frame and my pet cast bar. Pet target frame, nope. Arena frame, nope. Boss frame, yes, I use my boss frame. It's around here, like, if you want to see it. That's my boss frame. The standard Blisto boss frame is around here too, so I just placed it there. It's just nice to know. It is also handy in, like, capture the flag and shit, so you can see who of the enemy captures the flag, or at least has the flag, your flag, or who of your friends has their flag. Party frames. Party frames around here. I can't really show them. I could get someone into my party, but I don't know. Doesn't really need to. These are my party frames. These are my raid frames. My raid frames are just above my chat because I like it that way. And my party frames. I don't know. I just like them there. If you want to see more details on my party frames, like health, not really interesting. I got names on them in the center. Portrait, not using portrait on party frames because it's annoying. Buff indicator, nope. Buffs, nope, not using buffs. Debuffs, yes, I use debuffs because sometimes it's really handy to know if your healer is getting feared, or there's a nasty debuff on someone. Especially if you're a healer, this one is a must-have. Role icon, yes, it's just nice to know who the hell is the DPS, who the hell is the tank. Raid leader, blah blah, not really interesting. Party pets, not using that because it's annoying. Party targets, nope, annoying too. The other things aren't really that important. It's just, you know, just get a health bar. It's just like shows the health percentage too. Like if you get like a low health, it's yellow, and really low health, it's red. Basically like that. Raid frames. It's exactly the same basically as my party frames, just for raids. Raid 40 frames. Not using that because there aren't really 40 man raids anymore. Raid pet frames, annoying! Don't use raid pets, because if you got a lot of hunters and warlocks, there are pets all over the place, and that's just really annoying. Assist frames, yes, I use assist frames. And tank frames, yes, I use tank frames. Are they important? Not really. They don't really add anything to your solo player experience, and that's more what I'm trying to get you guys for, is get a nice solo player experience, like how it looks like. By the way, my transmog isn't working somehow, it's really annoying. So that's how I set up my ElvUI, like how it looks. As far as I know, the other things, filters, plugins, profiles, credits, nope, not really interesting. So that's how I set up my ElvUI. It looks like this. If you do exactly what is shown in the video, it should get you like this. It should get you this UI. So if you really want to have the same UI as me, copy this and you get the same UI as me. I suggest you to fuck around a little bit with it though, since everyone has their own UI style. This is just how I like it. I made this like 3 years ago. I don't even know how I made it, so it just, you know, fucked around with it for a couple of hours, and yeah, I got this, and I like it. I've been using it for a while now for PvE. For PvP, I'm using a different UI, of course, because this is not practical for PvP at all. Anyways, if the video was really bad or something, if you guys don't like the way I did this video, tell me in the comments. If you did like the video, just give it a like. Share it with your friends so it gets more well known, of course. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. We are close to 1000 subscribers, so I hope we're gonna get that really soon, guys. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.